Hello, good morning. I'm Stacie. This is Mornings with Stacie, where we are helping high achieving entrepreneurs set the tone for their day. And what I mean by we is that I have a co-host with me here, obviously, Elaine. I would love for you to share with the viewers and the listeners like who you are, what you do, who you stand for, and how you help people through your business.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm so excited. So my name is Elaine Lopez-Bogard, and I am a fertility intuitive and quantum healer. And so many people don't exactly know what a fertility intuitive is what I do is I help women that are trying to conceive, that maybe have been struggling to conceive, to be able to get pregnant and hold their soulmate baby in their arms. And a part of like the magic of what I do is helping women really create a bond, a soul bond with their baby in spirit before they even conceive. And what I find is that really helps my clients to have successful, full-term, to birth pregnancies.
Thank you so much for sharing what you do to, have the ones that don't know exactly what you do and have a better understanding of that. And also what you do is like completely life-changing for the people that you help. So thank you for that. So ladies and gentlemen, if the guys are around watching, of course we want to start off with like the things that you do, Elaine, to set the tone for your day so you can make sure you're going in the direction of achieving your goals in life and business. So can you share with them like what maybe something that you do to help you stay in the right frame of mind?
Yes, of course. So what I do every morning is I wake up, most days I wake up earlier than the rest of my family, and I come and I meditate and I make my own my connection to myself, to my own soul, and to source, creator, whatever you want to call it, to my higher power. And I connect and really just get into this space of being without like anything else, without any distractions. Just having that time for myself, to myself, really makes a big difference. And then once I have some of that quiet time, then I ask, what is mine to share for today? How can I best be of service in this day? And I almost always end up with a to-do list from Spirit. And I am grateful for that because I feel like that really guides my day. And I am a recovering A-type personality. And so sometimes I appreciate having lists, so I can just check it off and go, because a lot of times just going with the flow can be challenging for me. So I appreciate that, and I feel like Spirit knows that, and my spiritual team knows that, and so they help guide me in that direction every day.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for sharing that, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of A-type personality high achievers watching and listening right now. I'm also a recovering one. I'm very, strategic, and I have to have things laid out for it to logically make sense to me too. So being able to work intuitively, I love it too. So thank you for sharing this, because this is important, ladies and gent, is like not let that alarm clock go off and then hit the ground running, right?
Right.
Especially for those of you ladies who have a full household, right? And it's very easy for us to do that. But I definitely notice a shift when I actually take that time for myself, wake up, it's quiet, no one's around, nobody's asking questions, and just being able to connect with self. So for those of you who are not doing this, I highly encourage you to do this. Like Elaine, like how do you feel compared to like if the days that you wake up and you don't take that time for yourself?
Well, I feel a little like out of sorts, right? Like I feel like then it gets into like a rush because I have to get my daughter ready, and we have to get ready for her summer camp and make breakfast, pack her lunch. And it's like all of a sudden it's go, 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 go. And then when I, get back from taking her to her summer camp, then it's like, okay, now it's time to work. And I just find it's just so much easier for me to be in the flow of the day when I start my day like that. And like I said, I feel like it's just most important to be present with myself and just have those moments of just quiet time without any expectation of, like, is this a clear meditation? Am I connecting? It's just being in that space really makes a difference.
Yes, yes, yes. And I love that. And I know this positively affects, the things that you do in your business and how you work with people and how you're able to share your message, because you start the day with intention, which, yeah, it's like you have control of your day. Like, you know what to expect. It doesn't feel like you're in a rush and not behind. So those of you that are feeling that way right now, I just start small. You don't have to. It doesn't even take that much time. It's just about the consistency and just having the grace to do it. Just being able to do it, try it out. So since you do this to stay in the right frame of mind, I'm going to transition over to, like, how you help people that you work with, because of course you have to be in that right frame of mind in order to be of full service to the people that you help, which is like why I like talking about setting the tone for the day, because we're doing great things. All of us that are building businesses and helping people through with our gifts, it's a big deal, right? It's a big deal, and we have to be fully present. So I would love for you to share, like, more about, like, what you do. I know you have a great topic. Can we start on that?
Sure, yeah. So what I like to say is I like to help women really create a conscious conception. And when I talk about a conscious conception, what I'm talking about is for the mom, the woman, to be fully present, because becoming a mom, I find, really is a spiritual awakening in itself. Right? We crack open our heart so big and so wide to love this child. And what I like to do in creating a conscious conception really is preparing the woman, mind, body, and spirit, for her journey to motherhood, right? For motherhood. And so it really does help to kind of change the perspective, especially if somebody has had a pregnancy loss before. I work with lots of moms and lots of women that have had pregnancy loss before. That comes with a lot of fear and anxiety. And so when we focus on just the preparation, it really does help to make a difference. And then the second part of that is the spirit baby communication. And that is just speaking with and connecting with the soul of that unborn child. A lot of mediums talk to family members or people that have passed away. And what I like to say is I'm just on the other side of the spectrum, right? I talk to the souls that are ready to come in. And these souls, these spirit babies, have really distinct missions and messages that they want to bring forward. And so I love being able to be like the conduit for those messages for the women.
I love this. Thank you so much for sharing this. And I loved how you explained it that way, that you're on the other side of the spectrum, which is great, because this is an alternative to, because I know you've excuse me, I'm pretty sure you've worked with women that have tried everything, Western medicine, Eastern medicine, tried all different things, especially wanting to conceive or to make peace with any type of baby loss. So the way that you do it is such a very unique approach. And I think it's different from anything that I've heard of, which absolutely, like, amazes me, because there's so many other ways to be able to help with the healing, and also helping people with the transformation or whatever it is that they want, right? You're able to
Right.
guide them in your very special, unique way. So what about the woman that is definitely someone that would work with you? Um, like, what kind of process would you take her through?
Yeah, so especially like women, I love working with women that do have like infertility issues that have been trying to conceive and it hasn't happened before. Because what I say is that when we work with spirit, anything is possible. And I have helped women that have been told that they have less than an 8% chance of getting pregnant. And guess what? They're holding their baby in their arms right now, because when we work with spirit, like anything is possible. And I have seen spontaneous healing, spontaneous ovulation, like it, you name it, it can happen, especially when we work with spirit. And working with the spirit baby really does enhance that. And so for the woman that has tried everything, and the woman that has had multiple miscarriages, or maybe even had an abortion and is trying to get pregnant and it hasn't happened, for any of those women that have had any type of pregnancy loss, we work together, and we work through looking at the womb space and healing that womb space, and what energy is there. Because I'm able to see the unseen, I can actually see the energy, see the density, and we work through releasing that, and then just working through that, and then working with the soul of the baby that wants to come. Because like I said earlier, that really does make a difference. And what I find is that, especially for women that are that are working through infertility issues, what I find is that they are very task oriented. Like, these are my days to ovulate. I have to do this. I have to take my shot. I have to do, ABC, whatever. And what I find is that when they're task oriented, it really creates like this really tight environment in the womb space. And that does not allow space for the egg to implant. So when we start shifting it and focusing on that connection with that spirit baby, bringing in that connection, bringing in messages, allowing the mother to feel the energy of that baby in her awareness, it really shifts it from, fear and anxiety to trust, and to know that that baby is here already in my field. Let's find out exactly what it needs so that it will incarnate in this lifetime. And so that's a lot of the process that I go through. I'm also a holistic kinesiologist, so I also work with the physical body, because what I find is that we could do a lot of energy healing, but we also need to have a strong physical body to maintain all of the energy, that energy shifts that we work through. So I muscle test the entire body and figure out where there might be some weakness or imbalances, and create a customized supplement program to help them strengthen the physical body as well. So it is this true holistic approach to wellness and fertility healing. And then, the last part I feel like is really helping the woman to remember that she is whole and she's not broken. And remembering her own divinity within really helps create an inner confidence. And that confidence allows us to really open our conception vessel and to be open to receive this baby. So yeah, that's kind of like the process that I go through.
I love the process. Thank you for sharing this, because I think your work is extremely important. You have a unique gift, and you're able to see things in a different perspective, to where you can help other women create that space and work through spirit, because of being task and logical oriented, because that does create stress, right? And it feels like, and if something's not working, it could cause her to feel that she's doing something wrong. So thank you so much for sharing that she's whole. She's whole. I think that's such an important message to share, and Thank you for everything that you do. So ladies, I encourage you to, if this is resonating with you, because I'm pretty sure it's resonating with some of you, do not hesitate to reach out to Elaine. Elaine, would you please share like where they can connect with you for those who are ready to learn more about you and how you can help them?
Yes, so my website is healingthewomb.com. My Facebook page is Elaine Bogard, Fertility Intuitive. And yeah, so either of those two places are great. I'm also on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram, Elaine Lopez-Bogard. And yeah, so those are the three places. And you can send me an email, send me a private message, send me a friend request on Facebook. I'm happy to accept friend requests there.
Yes, fantastic. And ladies or gentlemen, I try not to exclude the fellas. Elaine's information is going to be in the description box, either above us or below us. So don't hesitate to reach out. She has great resources. The content that she has on Instagram and Facebook are absolutely amazing. You can learn so much. And yeah, she can help you get what you want, right? I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately, I believe that we deserve to have whatever we want, and usually it's going to take circumstances, people in our lives, and of course, allowing, taking that step to do those things. So, before we head out, or do you have any final words before we go for the day, for start our days, to start our days? Do you have any final words for the people watching and listening?
Well, I just want to say that the free gift that I'm offering is a guided meditation to connect with your spirit baby. And so I encourage anyone that is wanting to connect with their baby, if they're trying to conceive, or even if you've experienced a loss, I highly encourage you to do the meditation and make that connection, because even if you've had a pregnancy loss, there's a good chance that that spirit baby will come forward with a message for you as well.
Thank you so much for your generosity. So the link to the resource is definitely going to be in the description box. So take this as an opportunity to start moving forward to that direction you want to go. So thank you so much, Elaine. It's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge, your wisdom, your love, and everything. And that is it for Mornings with Stacie. If y'all have any questions, put them in the comments. Don't hesitate to connect with us, whether you're live, replay, any time of the day. We will definitely reach out to you. So that is it. We will be back on Monday. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.